Kelly Morrison. I'm part of the Network Disaster Recovery Team. We're at our Southeast warehouse in the United States. We're doing some training here this week. So behind me is a 10-person bunk trailer with individual compartments, and then next to it is a 10-stall shower trailer. The earlier bunk trailers we had shared space. It was more people in a tighter space, and so it wasn't COVID compliant, it wasn't something we could do. We developed these trailers to make sure our responders could stay safe and continue that response in the field.
This is an example of some of the portable generator assets that we have in our network, staged in around 15 different locations in the country. They're proactively maintained by our fleet organization so that they're 100% ready to go in case they're needed for a disaster or any kind of emergency response. We've got several thousand of these assets ready to deploy, many of them already loaded on trailers where they can be easily connected to a truck and taken in ahead of the storm and staged in a safe area so that they're there and ready to restore service and provide that restoration of our network to the customers during those events.
AT&T's fleet organization will bring in 53-foot tankers of fuel. We'll move some of the fuel off the big tanker into these, and then these can go out and deploy in the field and service the generators. The Amphib is recent, especially for hurricane responses. You may have an office that's isolated that needs support, and we can go ahead and take people and equipment out. It has props on the back. Once it's afloat, you just change the power to the props instead of the treads.
So this is the compact rapid deployable. This is kind of the most portable asset we have. You can mount this to the back of any pickup truck. You can tow it. You can take it up a mountain and take it somewhere where we couldn't get a bigger Colt or even maybe a drone. One of the use cases we used, like in Colorado last year, there was some wildfires. We had to go up to the top of the mountain to get some coverage. The roads were muddy and we couldn't get the Colt up there, so they took one of these CRDs up there, put on top of the mountain. They had a little instant hotspotted coverage.
I would call this our mainstream deployable. What a SATCOLT stands for Satellite Cell on Light Truck, and it's a mobile cell tower. What makes this truck special is the satellite dish. So we can go pretty much anywhere where we have a clear view of the southern sky and provide coverage. Its primary mission is for first responders.
What we have here is what we like to call a flying cow, and you kind of think of it as a flying cell tower. So similar to a Colt, it still puts out coverage, but in the air flying. We can fly up to 400 feet. We can fly 24/7 as long as we have power. This is tethered down to a trailer, providing our backhaul. We have the capability for both Band 14 and commercial LTE. We've got over 20 trained pilots in the company, volunteers ready to go at any moment.
This is a mobile command center. This is command and control in the field in our base camps, but you've got to move this from the warehouse to that location. It doesn't make any sense to just move this trailer empty. So we'll actually come in and we'll fill it with water, we'll fill it with MREs, anything that we can be used in the field. You've already got to move the asset, you might as well make it as productive and as efficient as possible. So we're moving supplies that are needed for people actually in these units also. And so none of these assets mean anything if you can't actually access a contaminated site. So we actually do. We have a crew in the east, we have a crew in the west, hazmat teams that are able to, number one, get us the access. Number two, the most important thing, be able to work, actually do telecom work inside that contaminated environment. These are really highly trained, highly certified folks, but they love what they do and they're really effective at it. We're in the business of network recovery. We really pride ourselves on AT&T for network resiliency, never losing service to begin with. But we all know that either Mother Nature or mankind are not predictable. So that's where we really come in. And we got to be small, agile, nimble. Every storm presents a different situation. We'll come up with a different way, an alternate solution that hasn't been done before, but we're going to make it happen. And that's exactly what they do, and that's what's so cool about it.
To learn more about AT&T, subscribe to this channel, visit the AT&T newsroom, or watch more videos in the playlist seen here.